All right, Crewton Ramone's House of Math. This is the Series A online page. This is how you get into it. You'll see this sidebar on many different pages that you can click, and you can pay to get in over here or on this page itself if you have the password, which is unique. It only works on this one page. Your site-wide password does not work on this page. The only password that works on this page is the page for the Series A manuals. Now, once you get in, and I've already entered the password, so you're going to see it just go directly to the page, but once you click this and you get in here, here we are on the Series A manuals page itself, and you can see it says it's under construction, even though it's mostly finished. I got to put some more stuff here and a couple other things, so they should probably, I think it'd be a good idea to put an introductory video here, the 1 hour overview. Should probably go here too, but you get more PDFs. The 5 basic, that's a really simple one. It just covers the 5 basic concepts, outlines them. And then this is a cool PDF right there that comes from Kirk's tutoring that he made. And it, we can just go through this very quickly. You can see basic concepts on teaching and so forth, and how to, start in a concrete and drawing. I'll cover some basic principles here for you, and then I reference this in a couple of videos where we talk about you start off with big concepts and small numbers. In fact, we can talk about what's addition. I'm not even going to talk about, like the concept. What's addition? Well, addition is sticking 2 numbers together. It can also be adding a negative, right? These are concepts. I haven't even talked about numbers yet, and then we can start talking about, well, what happens when I put some some number to it? What happens when I have, say, like -8 and 5, right? If we're talking about integers. But I mean, you start off with concepts. The numbers are small, the concepts are big, and then it goes through. And this is a very good PDF right here. Right? So just this one PDF alone is good information. Now you go over here to 5 basic concepts, another PDF, and you'll see that it doesn't work because it doesn't click. There you go. All right. So this is just 5 basic concepts, right? I mean, just covers these principles, and so a very short PDF just covers it. What's the 5 basic concepts? Mathematics, study numbers. All we do with numbers is count. Count numbers that are same. We form rectangles to facilitate counting. 0 and 1. That's it. And you'll see that using that rectangle to facilitate counting makes percentages super easy. All right, and then here you can click. Pretty soon you'll be able to click all of these. You're going to be able to click on any of the headers here. And you'll get these, right? Like this one, you can't click it now, but you'll eventually be able to click each one of these and go to a different page. Like down here where I have percentages. That'll take you to this percentages page where you need a password, right? You're going to need the site-wide password for that. And it has a whole bunch of videos there that tell you about how to use the blocks to show percentages concepts. To be able to calculate percentages, easy percentages. Like what's 20% of 60? And then functions and relationships, same thing. You click it, and it'll take you to a password-protected page. And you'll need your site-wide, that's what that SW stands for. You'll need your site-wide password to get in there. Games and activities, same thing. This is a protected games and activities page. So again, you're just going to get the password, and or just going to get the place to put your password in. But there is a video that covers this read-only PDF, and they're all done now. All 10 of them are here. So you get the read-only. You can't download these, but you can look them over, and it would be great if you had, there's nothing like having the hard copy in your hands. But here's a video that covers it right here, and then here's the PDF itself, and playing different games and activities. And then there's what's next after games and activities, after we're playing and getting used to the blocks and so forth? Algebraic operations. The very next thing. What are we going to do? We're going to learn how to fool around with numbers and manipulate numbers generically using algebra. And I cover every page of this manual. And it shows you, the basic concepts. We start off here, and then pretty soon we get into x's and x squareds right away with little kids. Showing you what to do and how to present concepts for your little children. That could be as young as 5 years old. Actually, as young as 3 years old. Mathematics is intrinsic to the human. I've said it many times. And then after that, after you get these concepts wired, where we're doing it generically, so to speak, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division concepts with algebra. Then we move into addition, and a whole manual on addition, and a video covering that. And then subtraction, and of course multiplication and division. But all of the videos are there. I may recut a couple of these videos, but for now they're fine. But there's a couple of them where I just, you're always your own worst critic, so it can always be improved. But there's a division manual. And then comes this page here for fractions, so at least you get the fractions manual. I still have to work on the fractions page, and it's going to be awesome when you can click this here, and it'll take you to a fractions page that has a lot more information than just this. And then just going the normal way that you see in public school. Like I said, you could start anywhere, but since you guys want to do, one and then another, percentages, and then functions and relationships, and now it becomes a little nebulous. What should you do first? Doesn't matter. Functions and relationships, then story problems, and then finally, and these story problems, man, are great. These are they're perennial story problems that you'll see, and how to present those using the blocks. Working together problems and others. And then the last one is solving equations. So all 10 manuals are there. Then all 10 of then all 3, I don't have 10, all 10 Series A manuals are there. And the 3 printable PDFs that I've made are here. And all I gotta do is click the link, and it is available for download. You'll be able to see it here. It'll take a minute to load. But you can download it instantly, and you get the completely cool Curious Counters Compendium. And this is 50 pages. Made, I got lots of people tell me that they enjoy this book. And what do we start off with? Just adding numbers, but immediately go into algebra and playing What's Under the Cup. Right? So we're counting, and this is designed for little kids, right? I mean, we're talking about 3-4-year-old kids. Get them going so that they start identifying, well, this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, etc. And then, look, by the end of it, let's go down a little ways, we've put numbers together, and we've played, and, we built numbers, and there's activities and games there for them to get through, and, then we talk about square root right there when they're little kids. What does that symbol mean right there? It gives your kids a leg up. It gives your kids a real head start in mathematics, just building walls and playing games and making it fun and interesting. Here's some algebra. What's under the cup? Again, just small numbers. Figuring out, well, what do I have to add to 5 to get 13? How do I even figure that out? And then we move on to hundreds, and pretty soon, look, we're doing this kind of math when we're little kids, right? Adding, quote-unquote, big numbers together. And then, finally, as we get to the end, we start talking about multiplication, right? Just the concept of multiplication. This is for little kids. And then there's Supremely Simple Subtraction, which is just simple. You can go to this Supremely Simple Subtractions page and read all I have lots and lots of testimonials for this book because I was giving it away for free, and part of the deal, if you wanted it for free, was you had to leave me a comment. So there's tons of comments on the Supremely Simple Subtraction page. But this page right here just tells you and shows you an easier way to do subtraction. And then it's chock full of videos also, right? So each one of these you can click on, and it'll take you to a video with more explanation about what's on that page. And so this book many people have enjoyed, and you can download this and print it if you want to. And of course the online version, all the links work. And when you get all the way to the end of this thing, down here, you've got all the table of contents with of course it comes at the end with concepts, and it takes you directly to those links. Where you can watch more video on YouTube on how to present and see not just theory, but theory in action with actual children. These PDFs right here, they're $20 each. So do the math. Getting this page for $39, and right now it's on sale for $27. It's a deal. And there's more worksheets here. And then finally, Divinely Dandy Non-Difficult Division shows you how to present and make division super easy and fun. And again, it's chock full of videos. You just click on this right here. You can see that it turns into a clickable link, and it'll take you to a video that covers whatever's on this page in more detail. So once again, you don't just have theory, but theory in action. And look, these are designed once again for little kids. Like 7, 8-year-old kids, no problem doing this. Actually, little kids, even smaller, like 5, 6, they love it because you just build, and the bigger it is, the funner it is. And of course, you don't start here. This page right here is priceless. Going over those, but the idea is that it's all here, and you click these videos, and you'll be able to get more instruction and more understanding. And look at all the links to videos here, in just that one. Like lots and lots of, I mean, by the time you're done with this book, your division and long division will no longer be scary or hard. All right, so those 3 are contained on this page. Then there's more worksheets, and these you need passwords also, the site-wide password, and a little cautionary advice on the use of worksheets and so on. There's going to be more here soon. Like I said, you'll be able to click these links, but for now, I told you that I was going to give you all 10 Series A manuals and 10 videos on those Series A manuals, and I try to give you more than I promised. And there are currently, like I said, links that you can go to and get more instruction. And then here's a couple extra PDFs there, and there's going to be more than that soon. All of this is currently $27, $13.50 if you have a site-wide, or excuse me, a lifetime membership. It's just $13.50 instead of $27. And January 1st, the price will be $39.99 and $20 if you have a lifetime membership. And then actually the idea is that those that already have a lifetime membership will pay $20 extra to get this page, and then when I start selling lifetime passwords in 2018, the lifetime password will include this page, and you'll have a track to run on, because what you're going to do is you're going to start on the Getting Started page, which is basically what they used to sell as a PDF, and that's got lots of links. And then, of course, down here it has many more. This is a free page that's right there on my website. And then go from here to the Series A manuals page, which is where we just were. And then from there, or actually in between that, or at some point, you can go to the Easy Peasy Overview, which is this. That's the 10,000... and I sell that page by itself for $39.95. But basically, it's this PDF right here that talks about how and what you're going to do for that. When you first start out. Right? What you want is 400 multiplication facts and all the add-ins. Right? 45 add-ins. And this tells you about how to go about doing it with games and activities, and how to start and where to go and so forth. And it comes with its own video that explains it. So there is no bulk education, my friends. You are going to educate each one of your children differently. It's how it works. Even if you have 2 siblings, like I have 2 boys that are close together in age, but they're completely different. I cannot educate them the same way in mathematics, and neither can you. If you've got 4 kids, you've got 4 different ways of learning mathematics. And the same thing. We can all start in the same place. Like I said, you have a track to run on here on the Series A page. But the idea is that if wherever you are and you're understanding me speaking English, we didn't all learn English the same way. We didn't all use the same textbooks. We didn't all have the same experience, and yet you all understand me. Well, it's the same thing with mathematics. You can start off on the Getting Started page, go through these Series A manuals, and go through other books. And again, pay attention to the concept that first we're going to play games and fool around and have fun, and then we're going to learn algebraic operations, and then we're going to move on to base 10 mathematics. All right, this page, like I said, I've gotten a lot of good reviews already, because there's like 10 hours of video here at least, and if you count the videos that are contained in these PDFs right here, there's 30, 40 hours of video that you can go through. And the idea is, don't be overwhelmed. You're not supposed to go through this in a day. You didn't learn mathematics in a day. You didn't learn English in a day. You're not going to learn Spanish or Chinese in a day. It takes a while to get through this stuff, and you just, one thing at a time. Some people are hungry, and I heard one person sent me an email that said that they came to this page, and at that time I only had like 5 videos, and they watched them all on the same day. Well, great. You could do 1 a day. You could do 1 a week, however you want. You go at your own pace, learn at your own pace, play with your kids, have fun. and I'm here to guide you and help you. $27 is a deal. If you've already got a password, $13.50 is a super deal. And even when it goes up to $39.99, this is going to be a great standalone page for anybody that wants these. And again, the Mortensen Company would like it very much if you didn't just buy this page, that if you, to go along with it, you actually got the Series A manuals, which no longer look like this, by the way. The Series A manuals are now 8.5 by 11. It's a different format. But the content inside the pages is exactly the same. I mean, like, it's a different format, but, I mean, right now, I mean, these are exactly, when you look at the new Series A manuals, you're going to see these exact same illustrations. They didn't change anything. They just changed the format. Okay, like there's not, the new ones aren't color and so forth, like my PDFs are. But I think eventually, one day that may happen, but I make no promises because they're not mine, they're Mortensen Company's. But for a very, right, for, what is it, $57, I'll give you both. Right? So for $57.50, you get hard copy delivered to your door, and you get everything on this page. To go over the Series A manuals and, you know, have a master trainer going over the Series A manuals with you page by page. Each one of these videos covers every single page of the manual that it's about. So the Games and Activities Manual, I just basically read the Games and Activities Manual to you, and then, you know, embellish a little bit and talk about, you know, some of the things you can do, and maybe, you know, give you some pointers and tips on how to present it to your children as we're going through the manuals. Okay, that's what you get on the Series A manual page. This is Crewton Ramone's House of Math, and go to my blog and website for more.